And we are back. Ladies and gentlemen, Happy New Year, everyone. My name is Clevr, and as 2017 is wrapping up, I find many people use this time as a reflection period, deciding to look back on the previous year, sometimes even years, in an attempt to sort out the great, good, and the not-so-good things that have taken place in their lives. Today, I want to focus on the good, all of the positive moments in gaming from 2017 in this nostalgia-filled end-of-the-year top 5. First on my list is a game that needs no intro.
Hello, Clevr. Too many people are using today as a period of reflection. It is making my bowels feel very loose. Oh God, why? The smell is unreal. It makes me feel ill. Clevr, you must put an end to this nonsensical cycle of horrendous reflection. There is no need to look back. We must press forward. The top games of 2018 away.
Oh, well, as the voice did say, we do have a lot of 2017 flashbacks already, so truly we can look back on 2017 whenever we want. But really, we only have today to talk about 2018 and the games coming out next year. Let's take a look at the 5 games I'm most looking forward to. And you know what? I'm feeling generous. So we're going to look at one game I think everyone should check out in February. Consider it my New Year's gift to all of you. First on the list is Far Cry 5, developed by Ubisoft Montreal. The game has already stirred up some controversy as they are dealing with adult themes that run many parallels with what is going on in the world today. The game takes place in the fictional Hope County, Montana, where you will try to take down a cult in disguise as a religious group. Aside from all the controversial elements in the game, at its core, Far Cry 5 is basically a reskin of past Far Cry games, ignoring whatever Primal was or was trying to be. Oh, goodness. Far Cry. Far Cry, what are you doing? Anyways, it's a game where you will get a ton of weapons and gadgets to mow down as many enemies as possible. The game looks very well made from what we have seen so far, and it may be one of the best titles in the series as far as gameplay is concerned. And let's be honest, does anyone play Far Cry for the story? Expect this bad boy to be released in late March in 2018 if development continues to run smoothly. Oh yes, guys. Let's talk about Sea of Thieves, number 2 on my list. Again, none of these are in any semblance of an order. But Sea of Thieves is being developed by Rare of 007 fame. Rare has also served as the developers of Banjo-Kazooie, Donkey Kong, and Conquer.
You can barbecue it, boil it, broil it, bake it, saute it. There's shrimp kebabs, shrimp creole, shrimp gumbo, pan-fried, deep-fried.
But what really gets me jazzed up is Sea of Thieves is a pirate-themed, first-person action-adventure co-op multiplayer game. Try saying that 10 times really fast. The game's going to be cross-platform between Windows and Xbox One, so that's very cool. You're going to bring a lot of gamers together who otherwise wouldn't get a chance to play with one another. A group of players on a ship will travel and explore an open world and assume different roles such as hoisting sails, navigation, offensive tasks such as firing cannons, steering, all the stuff a regular pirate would have to do. Players will embark on quests, collect loot, and engage in combat with other players. Sea of Thieves is a shared world game, which basically means that groups of players will encounter other groups of players throughout their adventures. You know, what No Man's Sky promised you'd be able to do, but really you couldn't do. The game has a very cartoonish art style and exaggerated physics. An example of this is players can actually be shot out of ship cannons and be used as a makeshift cannonball. I love it. It's pure nonsense. It's been so long since a pirate game has been made that is actually entertaining to play, and hopefully Rare knocks this one out of the park. Expect this game as well to be released in March 2018, so you better start clearing your schedules and saving up some cash. Dragon Ball FighterZ, or Dragon Ball FighterZ, if you want to roll that way. It's wrong. It's Dragon Ball FighterZ to all the high intellect people in here. It's a highly anticipated fighting game developed around the Dragon Ball universe. It's being developed by Arc System Works, and this is not their first Dragon Ball Z game, as they brought us Dragon Ball Z Supersonic Warriors and its sequel. Arc System Works is perhaps best known for its 2D fighting series, Guilty Gears, and the company looks to break into the mainstream American market by way of Dragon Ball. By the looks of it, this is going to be a surefire hit, as it has already generated a ton of buzz. Think Street Fighter, except instead of Ryu shooting a Hadouken, you'll have Goku launching a Kamehameha. Pure righteousness. And we don't have to wait too much longer for this game, as it is slated to a worldwide release in late January 2018. Ambition seems to have a new spelling. A-W-A-Y-O-U-T. A Way Out is coming our way in mid-2018 and comes from the same team that brought us Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, an unexpected, heartwarming, and wrenching story with interesting mechanics added to make up a truly unique experience in a gaming world filled with parody. The risk of creating such an ambitious title paid off big, and Hazelight is again shooting for the moon and hoping to land amongst the stars in this co-op only, that's right, this game must be played with a friend, action-adventure game. The game promises to deliver an emotional story with multiple avenues to go down and tons of ways to complete every level. For some reason, I love prisons in video games. If you let me escape from one, I'm a happy camper. The rest of this game looks so interesting that I have no choice but to force one of the other members of the crew to get this and play with me. Expect this title, wait for it, still holding, March 2018. So expect me not to have any social life during late March to April, yeah? Do you smell it? The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. The proverbial holy grail of gaming. This game could take a dump in my mouth and I would smile, swallow, and say thank you. Okay, that got a little weird, but seriously, The Witcher 3 was an amazing game. And typically, awesome games come from awesome devs. CD Projekt Red has decided to give us a brand new experience by tapping into a more and more scarce theme in video games.
Space!
No, Tim. The future. Oh. Yeah, plenty of games are set years in the future, and some of the best games ever throw us thousands of years into the future. But with Cyberpunk 2077... CD Projekt Red looks to be in rarefied air as they look to blend a variety of ambitious gameplay elements, such as a variety of Deus Ex-like modifications allowing you to understand and feel what other characters feel, into a futuristic setting in this RPG. The Cyberpunk series started with a box set, pen and paper role-playing game, sometime in the 80s as I recall. I can't remember exactly when, and I heard about this probably around a year or two ago. I was not alive in the 80s, so I certainly did not play the original role-playing game. This will be the first video game in the series since a mobile game called Cyberpunk the Arasaka's Plot, released all the way back in 2007. If this game performs up to The Witcher's standards, I can't imagine this not becoming the biggest game of the last 20 years. I'm all aboard the hype train. Though we don't have a concrete release date yet, it's speculated that we could see this game in late 2018. However, it may be sometime in 2019, which, I'll be honest, I'm fine with. Take your time and make this game the game it deserves to be. Since we may not see Cyberpunk in 2018, I do have one special gift many of you may not know about. It's called We Were Here Too. And let me tell you, if you enjoy puzzle-solving games and deep, creepy plots, this game may be for you. It is a sequel to the free-to-play game We Were Here, which fans will remember Gump and I playing not too long ago. We really enjoyed the game, and the sequel promises more of the same, and I, for one, cannot wait for it. Please, guys, check out this game. It releases on February 2nd, 2018. Hey, wait a minute. That's my birthday. Happy birthday, Clevr. Woo! Well, guys, those are the 5 or 6 games that I'm super excited to see in 2018. I want to take this time to wish everyone a Happy New Year. Make all of your dreams come true. Yada, yada, yada. It's a new year. Just don't be too cray, okay? With that, I bid you adieu. A fond farewell until we meet again in the next video. Bye-bye.